How the 911 emergency system changed the world. Today, I'm going to talk about a simple but powerful innovation that changed public safety around the world, the emergency number 911. This historical event began in November 1967, when the Federal Communication Commission met with the American Telephone and Telegraph Company, or AT&T, to find a quick and effective way to create a universal emergency number. AT&T announced that 911 would be used across the United States. Shortly after, on February 16, 1968, the first 911 call was made in Haleyville, Alabama. This system completely transformed emergency response and has had a lasting impact on the world. One of the most important aspects of this event was the unification of emergency assistance. Before 911 was introduced, people had been struggling to remember different phone numbers for police, fire, or medical help. This made emergency more dangerous. The creation of a single number was much more efficient and faster than the previous systems. As a result, people were able to contact emergency services quickly, which significantly improved public safety. Another key aspect was the technological development of the system. Over time, 911 evolved into Enhanced 911, which allowed operators to automatically receive the caller's location. This system was more advanced and more reliable than the original version because it did not depend entirely on the caller's ability to communicate. Consequently, response teams could act faster and save more lives, especially in critical situations. The third important aspect was the reduction in response time and mortality rates. Studies have shown that emergency systems like 911 reduce ambulance response times. This was more effective than older emergency systems, which were slower and less coordinated. Because of this improvement, survival rates increased in cases such as heart attack and serious accidents. Eventually, the 911 model spread beyond the United States and was adopted by many countries, including Mexico, Canada, Brazil, and others. It became the foundation of the modern emergency response systems worldwide. If I could change these aspects, I would improve them even further. First, if the system were more globally standardized, people traveling between countries will receive help even faster. This will make emergency services more accessible worldwide. Second, if more advanced technology were implemented everywhere, such as real-time video or AI assistance, emergency teams will understand situations better before arriving. This could improve decision-making and save even more lives. Finally, if response times were reduced even more, especially in rural areas, mortality rate will decrease further. Governments should invest more in infrastructure to achieve this. Wishes for future generations. I wish future generations will continue improving emergency systems to make them even faster and smarter. I also wish that everyone could have equal access to these services, no matter where they live. Lastly, I hope that technology will keep evolving to protect human life even more effectively. In conclusion, the creation of 911 was a revolutionary event that changed how people access emergency services. It simplified communication, improved technology, and saved countless lives. Even though it's already highly effective, there is still room for improvement. By continuing to innovate, we can ensure that future generations live in a safer and more connected world.